The serene beauty of Kashmir, a land long celebrated as paradise on earth, was shattered on April 22, 2025. A horrific terrorist attack in the idyllic town of Pahalgam claimed the lives of 26 innocent tourists. The picturesque landscape, known for its snow-capped peaks and verdant valleys, was instantly scarred by violence and bloodshed. The attack sent shockwaves through India and plunged the already volatile region into a state of heightened tension. The world watched with bated breath, fearing a dangerous escalation between the nuclear-armed rivals, India and Pakistan. The identity of the perpetrators remains shrouded in mystery. However, India was quick to point fingers at Pakistan. Indian officials accused Pakistan of providing safe havens to terrorist groups operating in the disputed region. They alleged that Pakistan's intelligence agency, the ISI, played a role in orchestrating the attack. Pakistan vehemently denied these accusations, dismissing them as baseless and provocative. The attack ignited a war of words between the two nations, further deepening the mistrust and animosity. As investigations into the attack commenced, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi faced mounting pressure to respond decisively. The public outcry for retribution was palpable. Modi, known for his strongman image and nationalist rhetoric, found himself at a critical juncture. His government had to weigh the need for a measured response against the demands for swift and decisive action. The world watches anxiously, aware that any misstep in this volatile environment can have catastrophic consequences. In the wake of the Pahalgam attack, India unleashed its fury. Operation Sindoor, as the Indian military operation was codenamed, targeted 9 sites within Pakistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir. These included the first strikes on mainland Pakistan, specifically Punjab province, in over half a century. The strikes marked a significant escalation in India's response to terrorism emanating from Pakistani soil. Indian fighter jets roared across the border, unleashing a barrage of missiles on what were described as terrorist training camps and launch pads. The Indian government claimed that Operation Sindoor inflicted heavy casualties on terrorist infrastructure and personnel. They estimated that over 100 militants were killed in the strikes. However, these claims were disputed by Pakistan. The Pakistani government insisted that the Indian strikes caused minimal damage and resulted in only a handful of civilian casualties. Independent verification of the claims made by both sides proves difficult due to the restricted access to the targeted areas. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the volatile nature of the conflict and the ever-present risk of escalation. India's actions were met with a mix of condemnation and cautious support from the international community. While some countries expressed understanding for India's right to self-defense, others criticized the strikes as a disproportionate response that could further destabilize the region. The United States, once a key mediator in India-Pakistan crises, remained conspicuously silent, reflecting its diminished role in the region's affairs. Pakistan, facing a barrage of Indian airstrikes, responded with defiance. The Pakistani military, already on high alert, scrambled its fighter jets and activated its air defense systems. Pakistani officials claimed to have shot down 25 Indian drones that had crossed into their airspace. They accuse India of warmongering and vowed to retaliate forcefully to any aggression. The Pakistani military, long considered the most powerful institution in the country, found itself under immense pressure to project strength and deter further Indian attacks. Retaliation was swift and fierce. Pakistani artillery units rained shells across the line of control, the de facto border dividing Kashmir between India and Pakistan. The shelling targeted Indian military positions and civilian areas, resulting in casualties on both sides. Pakistan also claimed to have carried out airstrikes against targets in Indian-administered Kashmir, though the extent of the damage inflicted remains unclear. The escalating conflict has a devastating impact on the civilian population living along the line of control. Thousands of people are forced to flee their homes seeking safety from the relentless shelling. Schools, hospitals, and other essential infrastructure have been damaged or destroyed. The human cost of the conflict continues to mount as tensions spiral out of control. Amidst the escalating violence, Pakistan's Army Chief General Asim Munir emerges as a key figure. Munir, known for his hawkish stance towards India, vows to defend Pakistan's territorial integrity at all costs. He accuses India of trying to divert attention from its internal problems by resorting to aggression against Pakistan. Munir's pronouncements, coupled with the military's robust response, reflects Pakistan's determination not to be cowed by Indian pressure. The specter of the 2019 India-Pakistan crisis looms large over the current escalation. In February 2019, a suicide car bomb attack in Pulwama, Indian-administered Kashmir, killed 40 Indian paramilitary personnel. The attack, claimed by the Pakistan-based terrorist group Jaish-e-Mohammed, triggered a chain of events that brought the two nuclear-armed neighbors to the brink of war. India retaliated with airstrikes on what it claimed was a Jaish-e-Mohammed training camp in Balakot, Pakistan. Pakistan denied the existence of any such camp and claimed that the Indian strikes caused minimal damage. The situation escalated rapidly when Pakistan launched retaliatory airstrikes against Indian military installations in Kashmir. In the ensuing aerial dogfight, Pakistan shot down an Indian fighter jet and captured its pilot, Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman. The capture of the pilot further heightened tensions, raising fears of an all-out war. The 2019 crisis was eventually diffused after Pakistan decided to release the captured Indian pilot as a gesture of peace. However, the near-war experience served as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace in the region and the ever-present danger of miscalculation. The international community, led by the United States, played a crucial role in preventing a catastrophic escalation. The echoes of 2019 reverberate through the current crisis. Both India and Pakistan seem to be following a similar playbook, escalating the conflict in a tit-for-tat manner. However, unlike 2019, the international community appears less engaged in mediating the crisis. This lack of external pressure raises concerns that the situation could spiral out of control. For decades, the region of Kashmir has been a flashpoint between India and Pakistan. The conflict, rooted in history and politics, has led to countless hardships for the people living there. Despite numerous efforts for peace, the situation remains tense, with frequent skirmishes and unrest. The aspirations of the Kashmiri people, caught between two nuclear powers, adds another layer of complexity to this already intricate issue. As the world watches, the question remains, will there ever be a resolution to Kashmir's unending turmoil? Nationalism has always played a crucial role in shaping the politics of both India and Pakistan. The leaders of both nations often use the rhetoric of strength to rally their citizens and consolidate power. This approach, while effective domestically, sometimes exacerbates tensions between the two countries. It's a delicate balance of showing strength without provoking unnecessary conflict. Both India and Pakistan face significant internal challenges that add to the complexity of their relationship. Economic disparities, social unrest, and political instability can influence their foreign policies. External pressures from global powers also play a significant role, often complicating the already fraught dynamics between the two nations. Each country must navigate these internal and external pressures carefully to maintain stability. The absence of consistent and effective diplomatic channels can create a dangerous vacuum. Without open lines of communication, misunderstandings and miscalculations become more likely. This vacuum can lead to a rapid escalation of tensions, making it imperative for both countries to invest in robust diplomatic efforts. The stakes are high, and the costs of miscommunication can be catastrophic. Despite the challenges, there are always opportunities to avert a catastrophic conflict. Dialogue, confidence-building measures, and international mediation can all contribute to de-escalation. Both India and Pakistan have a shared responsibility to seek peaceful solutions and avoid actions that could lead to war. The path to peace is fraught with difficulties, but it is a journey worth undertaking for the sake of future generations.